Welcome back, movie nerds. Today I am reviewing the movie Dune. Hopefully you have seen the movie. I'm not going to spoil it. I don't want to do spoiler review yet. I'll probably do that on my podcast. I don't know if Paul's going to see this movie. I texted him over the weekend and think he was on vacation, but maybe he'll watch it too. Maybe we'll go in depth with it later on. But today I'm just going to give you a light review of what I think of Dune. First of all, let me tell you, or let me give you a little bit of background what I know about Dune. I have read the book. I've read the source material, and I love the book. I think the character in it, the story was awesome. In fact, if you know anything about Dune, it is George Lucas took some of the elements from this book into Star Wars. There's a lot of similarity in the Star Wars that you'll see in Dune. First of all, I think this movie is perfect. I might be biased. I think it's perfect. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It's majestic. It's just the cinematography in this is excellent. It is the same person who did Zero Dark 30, same person who did Rogue One. And also he's going to be doing the new Batman with Matt Reeves. And so the cinematography is amazing. And it is, you watch the movie and there's CGI in it and stuff like that. I don't know if there's a lot of practical props in there, but it didn't matter to me. Like, I thought I was really seeing real life, world that Denis Villeneuve has taken us to in Arrakis. And so that's one of the cities that's take place in the movie. It has everything. It has sci-fi. It has faith, it has religion, it has nobility, it has, betrayal in this, it has love story. And so for me, going into this movie, I kind of already had an idea what the story was. One of the questions that I do have for people going in, and I would caution, I guess, is that can a normal person that has never read the book enjoy this movie? And maybe I'm biased, but I think you can. Not that you have to read every single page, but I mean, it does help. Right off the bat, I kind of was immersed into this world. First shot, I was just like, I'm in, because I already knew what's going on, the characters, what's going to happen. I knew, who's going to betray who's going to die. Everything was set in stone for me, and I enjoyed it. I was in it. As for my wife, who I saw this movie with, she did not read the book or read the book, so she didn't know what are the source material and who the characters are in this one. And so, but she actually came out of it enjoying it, except for the AMC seating. That's not recliner, man. AMC, get a better recliner. My pregnant wife was in pain. Anyways, so I would say you don't have to read the book, but it does. I can understand the frustration if you didn't and can't follow the story, or maybe it's too slow for you. This movie is a pretty slow pace. It is part one, so it's not finished yet. So hopefully, if this is successful, you'll see the sequel to this. And so in this movie, you have great actors and great actresses. Like, the cast is stacked. You got Timothée Chalamet, you got Rebecca Ferguson, Oscar Isaac, Jason Momoa. You have Josh Brolin. You have Javier Bardem. Oh man, Dave Bautista is in this as well. Zendaya, I don't know how to say her name right. So the cast is great. The performance is what sells this movie. It is great. Well, one of them, the cinematography of this is amazing as well. And so, but the acting is on point. Everybody knew their character. This movie was more geared towards Rebecca Ferguson's character, who is Lady Jessica, and Timothée Chalamet, whose name is Paul Atreides. And so the story is about basically a family that left their homeland to go occupy this other land, Arrakis. And what they do is they collect spice. Spice is a very important ingredient in this world, is to help, I guess, fly the ship, travel to different realm, different galaxy. And so spice was very important to this in the story. And so this family goes in there and trying to takes over and try to produce spice, but they were set up to to fail. And then the story goes on from there. So I don't want to give it away. You just go watch it. I promise. It's easy to follow. It's not that hard. The CGI is great. Like I said, the score, Hans Zimmer is the one responsible for this. one of the things I thought that was kind of not cheesy, but I thought was kind of like overdone is Denis Villeneuve is an excellent director, and a lot of his stuff he wants like to be epic. The music is loud, the music is heavy and like exciting, and it's almost like every shot he wants it to be an epic shot. And so you get this. Sometimes you get this like build up music with this build up scene, and then like at the end it just doesn't do anything, but like the story goes on, but it's just like the music kind of makes it seem like there's going to be something big happen, but it isn't. And so I guess that's a little bit like not a negative thing, but I'm kind of like, you don't need to do every shot to be epic. And so a lot of times people will say, how do you see this movie going forward? Will this get a sequel? I hope we do. I think Dune is a great movie. To me, it's the best movie of the year. It was The Last Duel, but now just dropped. But Dune, the best movie of the year for me. I really hope, and I know what's going on in the world today, the pandemic, that people will like to stay home. But this movie was made to be seen in theater. It was made to be seen on a big screen. The epicness, the world that Denis is taking us into is so beautiful and so grand. I would encourage you to see this in the theater, the biggest screens you can find. It'll be worth it. One of the things is that I feel like there's really nothing wrong with this movie for me. I give this, opening night. Go check it out, folks. I think you would enjoy it. It's a little slow, but it is a great story. There's more to come, and I hope that we all can go and support this movie in the theater, and that the sequel will be coming out hopefully sooner than later. I hope, if you haven't seen us before, subscribe to us, Movie Nerds. We love reviewing movies. I think we have one more week of Film Fest, Fright Fest. And so hopefully we'll be pumping out some more reviews on that. But until next time, later, nerds.